Tătărășanu. You know, he's got 72 caps for his country, Romania, so he's no mug. He's 34, very experienced, and I think his back four will trust him implicitly.
That was our first look at the... Gianluigi Donnarumma in Italy.
So what?
Rafael Leao feeding it through, and Ibrahimovic is there, and he's on the end of it, and it's a perfect start for Milan. We've been playing less than 2 minutes. First attack, bang, first goal of the game, and it had to be Ibrahimovic to get there on the end of it. It's his 6th goal of the season.
Well, just when we were talking about his arrogance, he pops up in...
Skipping past Rick Karsdorp, and then being brought to a juddering halt right underneath the referee's nose.
Well, he's only 21 years of age, but...
Paulo Fonseca, a sheet of paper, ripped up inside the opening couple of minutes.
It had to be as well, because he was just about to let the shot go there. Good closing down by the goalkeeper.
In tracks up into the edge of the penalty area, but the ball just a little too long for...
Thought patterns are so quick. You've got to look at the goalkeeper here. Look, he comes for it, gets nowhere near it. That's poor goalkeeping. We talked about him before. With his experience, you thought he'd do better. Checo expecting him to miss it.
Box covered by Care. Took a little... Calabria with a chance to deliver the ball. Morante stays on his line. Doesn't fall for Ibrahimovic because Ibanez is able to get there first.
That's good.
Perfect. Calabria, what's the delivery like? It's in towards Ibrahimovic. It's always awkward, isn't it, Gary, when that is in the penalty area. Çalhanoğlu drilled in by Hernandez.
Is that? Comedic moment.
Pushes the ball wide. Needed saving, though. But it through the centre. Pedro racing up as well. This is Henrik Mkhitaryan, and it will be a corner.
And that all came... The two up at the far post, look. Either one of them gets a touch, he's got a... Absolutely superb, just what you want your striker to do. And there's a...
Fading in, it was Pellegrini again who initially won the ball back for Roma.
There's a lot of sloppiness in that midfield at the moment for...
More. Roma looking to break quickly here, and Mkhitaryan had made the run into the penalty area. They'll settle for the corner with a chance to get plenty back as Kessie sends it beyond reach for Ibrahimovic, and that was rather We've seen several passes of that nature from him, and on this occasion Ibrahimovic is clouted by Ibanez.
Not the place to give a free kick away, is it?
No, certainly not.
He's up well. Well, if you've got defenders turning...
It's pretty easy to clear that one up.
Hold on a minute, that's a foul throw.
Comes into Ibrahimovic once more. About 15-20 minutes ago on the far side of the pitch as well, we saw the San Juan, Roma 1. In the absence of Gianluigi Donnarumma, not getting final checks.
He backs himself wonderfully well there, pulls it back into an area he knows one of his teammates is going to be attacking. Great midfield play, but what about that? Little bit of a trick. Lays it back beautifully, and you have to say...
They're getting in ahead of Edin Dzeko to win it back for the home side. How can
to Ibrahimovic now. It's a deflection off Karsdorp, does he? Well, I think it was maybe a Tarian now into the penalty area to Edin Dzeko, who can't keep the shot low enough.
This all comes from
Dro. Good play from him into Mkhitaryan.
Oh, Hernandez, just not himself this evening.
An interception there by Calabria, and Benacer with a chance to clear. Cool under pressure, and Milan just glide.
He's saying, why don't you book him, referee? I just think the referee's forgot his cards. Yeah.
Enjoying it, taking on Benacer. Tătărășanu getting down low to make the save. Frank Kestichut, first touch for him, and he's won his team a corner. Little deflection coming off Theo Hernandez.
But teammate that opportunity to attack it.
Mancini getting up well there. Kessie seems to be okay at the moment. Perez once again in towards Spinazzola.
I think that's the other way.
Let's have a look here. This might show us.
Don't see a lot wrong with that. Classic penalty. Look at that, right in the bottom corner. Even at 6'6", going the right way, couldn't get anything on it. Now, did that hit Ibrahimovic's arm first? I don't think it was a foul. Throws himself to the floor.
It's Mancic. And the little nod down by Rado Krunic in the first place from Pedro.
That deserved a yellow card, so did the challenge there.
And there was a red card shown by the referee. Well, Mancini missed the ball, brushed against Hakan Çalhanoğlu, The
wrong way, pace. Even if he goes the right way, he doesn't save this for me.
Veretout sends it in towards the near post. That's it was a soft penalty, and Mirante there ahead of Çalhanoğlu.
He catches him there the second time, but he doesn't know a lot about that. That's just momentum taking him through. With this, look, he does. He flicks it on. Goes with his right leg. There's the touch. Does for everybody. Why didn't he go with his head? And nobody picks him up.
Ibrahimovic. It'll be a corner.
Oh, is there another late twist here?
Çalhanoğlu's delivery in towards the near post, beaten away by Mirante. That was off the line.
Oh, it is as well.
Is it batted down by
Yes,
Bruno
it
Perez?
is. Was he
Away by Mancini, only as far as Kessie, who lead the table in Serie A, drop points for time this season. Held at home by Roma, but what a topsy-turvy game.